Hello, and welcome to Mr. McMurdo's magnificent math tutorials. Today, we will begin working with multiplication. And as you can see, the multiplication we're doing, the problems are halfway done for you. So there are a couple different ways we could do this. All we're looking for in this case is the missing number. And what is the place value of the missing number, class? No, the place value of this. What? No, here's the decimal point. If you don't see it, it's at the end. So what place value is tens place. So we're looking for the number in the tens place. Okay, and really all you have to do is do the math to figure these out. And I know you saw some of these on Prodigy where they had missing parts, especially for the division. If you actually just work out the problem on paper, it makes it much easier. But I got people coming up to me going, I just don't really get it, and I really need some help, and it doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm like, where's your work? And they're like, work? With a question mark at the end. I'm like, well, yeah, you can't do it without work. And they're like, oh, yeah, work, that's right. All right, so we know both of our factors. Factor is a vocabulary word. Factor is a part of a multiplication problem. Boom, boom. Those are factors. So we know both the factors, and all we got to do is solve it. And so if we go 6 times 6 is 36. My 6 is already down. Put my little 3 up above there because I have to carry that. My 3 from my ones place to my tens place because 36 is greater. That's 3 tens and 6 ones. So I'm going to move my tens there. All right, 6 times 9. 54 plus 3. 57. So if I put my 7 there and carry my 5, what's 6 times 3?
18.
18 plus 5.
23.
23. So this should be my answer. Now I can always check my multiplication by doing what?
Division.
Division. So if I divide 6 into 2,376, my target answer, I want my quotient to be equal to that. I want my quotient to be equal to that. So let's check it. Does 6 go into 2? No. Does 6 go into 23? Yes. So I have to have a number above the 3, above the 7, and above the 6. Because once I find out where it goes into, then I'm golden for the rest of the problem. How many times does 6 go into 23? 3 times. 3 times 6 is? 18. 23 subtract 18 is? 5. Good. You sounded like, I'm going to guess 5. All right, so now how many times is 6 going to 57? Now if we've done it right, it should go in that many times.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's 9 times 6?
9 times 6 is 54.
54. And 57 subtract 54 is 3. We bring down our 6. And how many times is 6 going to 36?
6.
6 times. 6 times 6 is 36. Subtract.
0.
We get 0. So did that work?
Yes.
Yes. We did it with multiplication, multiplied our two factors, got our product. Product is the answer to multiplication. We checked it by doing the inverse operation, which is a vocabulary term. That means the opposite operation that would check it. We divided our dividend, which was 2,376, by our divisor, and we got our quotient. All right, so let's move on to the next one. This one has a lot of more blanks. We've got a blank in the ones place here in our first factor, and we've got blank in the hundreds, the thousands and the 10,000s. So like, oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna have to do some logic here. And we may have to do some guessing and checking. So I need to multiply something by 8 that's going to give me a 6 in the ones place. So does 8 times 1 give me a 6 in the ones place?
No.
No, it gives me an 8. Does 8 times 2 give me a 6 in the ones place?
Yeah.
Yes, because that equals what?
16.
16. So let's try it. This doesn't guarantee it's right. Let's try it. We're going to put our 2 here. 2 times 8 is 16. Carry the 1. What's 8 times 2?
16.
Plus 1. So does this work?
No.
No, because I'd have to have a 7 here, and I have a 1 there. Okay, so 2 is not it. All it does is require a little bit of thinking here. 8 times 3, does that give me a 6 in the ones place?
No.
No. 8 times 4?
No.
No. 8 times 5? 8 times 6? 8 times 7? 8 times 8?
No.
Well, we missed 1. 8 times 9? That gives me a 2. So where did we miss one? One of you?
Wait.
What?
Oh,
It's 7. Because 8 times 7 is what? 56. You always have your multiplication charts you can use. The more you use it, the more you practice, the better you're going to be at it. All right, so now we're going to check this. 7 times 8 is, we just said was what? 56. So if I put my 6 there, carry my 10s place, because I have 5 10s, which is 50, plus the 6 ones. That's why I put that. 8 times 2 is?
18.
8 times 2 is? 8. 16. 16 plus 5.
21.
21. My 1's already here. I carry my 2. What is 8 times 1?
8.
Plus 2.
10.
10. Put my 0. Carry my 1. What's 8 times 5? 40. Plus 1? 41. And again, if I wanted to check this with division, I could divide my product, which is 41,016. Divide that by this factor of 8. 8 goes into 41 5 times. You subtract, you get 1. Bring down my 0. 8 goes into 10 2 times, one time. 1 times 8 is 8. Subtract, get 2. Bring down the 1. 8 goes into 21
2 times.
2 times. 2 times 8 is 16. 21 minus 16 is 5. Bring down the 6.
Gives you 7.
And 8 goes into 56 7 times. So my quotient does in fact equal that product, or that factor. Okay, good? All right, let's look at another one here. Now we're missing a blank right here. Okay, little trickier, but nothing we can't handle, because we're brilliant, right? Oh, louder than that. We're brilliant, right?
Yes.
That was pathetic. We're brilliant, right?
Yes.
Didn't sound brilliant here. All right, so 7 times 6 is going to give us what? 7 times 6, not 40 what? Look at the multiplication chart, 42, good. I put a 2 here, and I carry a 4 here. Now I need a 3 in my tens place. So I got to figure out what in this box plus 4 is going to give me a 3. So 7 times 1 is what?
7.
7 plus 4? 11. So that's not a 3. 7 times 2 is? 14 plus 4 is? 18. That's not a 3. 7 times 3 plus 4? 25.
25.
25. Okay, so that's not a 3 there. 7 times 4. 28 plus 4?
Equals
32. So that won't work. 7 times 5
7 times 5
is 35. Plus 4?
39.
So that isn't going to work. 7 times 6.
7 times 1
42 plus 4? 46. So that isn't going to work. Where are we at? 6. 7 times 7?
42. No, 49.
49. 49 plus 4 is?
53.
53. So right now we think it's probably 7. But we're going to go all the way through, finishing the problem out and see. So we have 7 times 6 is 42. Put our 2, carry our 4. 7 times 7 is 49. Plus 4 is 53. 7 times 5 is? 35 plus 5. So that would give me my 0 here. I carry my 4. 7 times 8 is? No. 56 plus 4? 60. So it works out perfectly. But what happens, I guarantee you, is I give these problems like this, and automatically I have kids go, I don't know how to do it. But it's really pretty easy. You just have to do some thinking. But I know that some of y'all don't like to think. Mostly you. Not them, you. All right, let's do some more multiplication. We're going to use 116 times 3. So we have one factor of 116 and one factor of 3. Stop the video now and work this out on your own. Okay, I'm going to assume you stopped the video and we're going to work it out together. All right, so I've got the two of you in here. I've got Jamie and Lainey, right?
Yeah.
All right, Jamie and Lainey, you're going to have to help me out.
Okay.
So when I go 6 times 3, you're going to say?
18.
18. Carry my 1. Girls, 3 times 1 is?
3.
Plus 1 is?
4.
4. 3 times 1 is?
3.
3. Okay, so we get a product of 348. Now, let's see if that answer makes sense. What if we made 116 100? So what would 100 times 3 be?
300.
300. So my answer's got to be somewhere around 300, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's look at another one. 338 times 4.
338 times 4.
338 times 4. So my first factor is 338. My second factor is 4. And I want to find the product.
Yeah.
Stop the video now and solve these. And then when you turn it back on, we'll go over it. Thank you. Now we're getting back to it. All right, ladies. 8 times 4 is? 32. I put my 2. I carry my tens place of my 3. Ladies, 4 times 3 is?
12.
12 plus 3 is?
15.
15. Put down my 5. Carry my 1. Ladies, 4 times 3.
12.
Plus 1.
13.
13. And just because we haven't done it in a while, we're going to go ahead and check this with division, which is the inverse operation.
Yeah.
We had the factor times the factor gave us the product.
Yeah.
We're going to take this product, 1,352. We're going to divide it by that factor, which is a 4. So now we have a dividend of 1,352, a divisor of 4. And if it works, if we did our math correctly, our quotient should be 338. With me?
Yeah.
All right. So, does 4 go into 1?
No.
No. I'm not going to have a number above the 1. I always like to put a little X above that, because if you don't, once you realize where they go into, you're figuring out your place values. Does 4 go into 13?
Yes.
How many times?
3.
3. So that means I'm going to have a number here in the hundreds place, the tens place, and the ones place. All right? Now I know 3 times 4. Hey, later, ladies. It's not 3:45 yet.
Yes, it is. Your clock is slow.
Miss Careby and Miss Jones, I'm recording this and sending it to Miss Mackey. 3 times 4 is 12. You see, Miss Mackey, I follow directions. I stay until probably way after we're supposed to leave. I'm not like the other people who just leave early because they don't respect your authority, and I do. All right, so 13 subtract 12 is 1. Bring down my 5. Does 4 go into 15?
Yes.
How many times?
3.
3. And 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract 15. Subtract 12 is
32.
3. Hey, Jay Holm, how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm
Good.
sick, but I'm okay.
That's not good.
Hi, girls.
Hi.
We're doing some tutoring. I'm filming the tutoring.
A little extra math.
Yeah. And we're filming it so I can put it on my YouTube channel so kids can watch it at home
Oh,
too.
you're really being filmed?
Yeah.
Oh, well then don't tell everyone that I'm sick.
Okay. Jen Holm is not sick, just so you know. And it must be 3:45 now or she wouldn't be leaving. It's not really 3:45. All right, so how many times is 4 going to 32?
28.
It's 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Subtract, we get a 0. So my quotient is the same as that, so we're golden.
Yay.
Okay? So practicing this is the exact, and then practicing the division, were exactly the same thing. Okay? This tutorial, you're learning how to multiply by one-digit numbers and how to divide by one-digit divisors. So we're golden, right?
Yeah.
I think we got time for 1 or 2 more. And then I got to go visit my parents today. So 219 times 6. So I have a factor of 219. I have a factor of 6. And I want to find the product. The product is an answer to a multiplication problem. So I'm looking for the product of 219 times 6. So stop the video now. Solve the problem on your own. And restart the video once you've solved it. Excellent! Now we'll go ahead and go, girls. We have 6 times 9 is 54. Remember, unless it's a test that I tell you you cannot, and I said you cannot use your multiplication chart, you're always welcome to use it. Okay? Unless it's something specific where you're told you cannot use it, then use it. You know, if you had a big test or something where they said you can't use it, then draw one. Draw one out so you always have one. Keeps your mind fresh. All right, 6 times 1 is? 6 plus 5 is 11. So I put my 1 in my tens place. Carry my 1 to my hundreds place. 6 times 2 is? 12 plus 1 is? 13. So if I did my math right, it's 1,314. Is that what y'all got?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. All right, let's do one more. 456 times 7. 456 times 7. And remember, girls and boys, for those of you that are watching, and if you've got your pet with you, your pet also, you can always use your multiplication chart. Okay, you don't have to have, you should have them memorized. And multiplication is all single digit multiplication. No matter how many numbers there are, you're only doing single digit at a time. So if you know your 1 through 9s, 0 through 9s, it doesn't matter how many digits are on our factors. It's easy peasy. Raw chicken squeezy. All right, so 7 times 6 is 42. Put down my 2 in my 1's place. Carry my 4 to my 10's place. Now I have 7. Hey, later, Mr. W. It's 3:52. Mr. W is leaving. Okay. 7. I'm filming it. I'm filming it, so in case anybody watches.
Oh.
Trying to help you out, man.
But you're still filming.
I know, right?
So it's now everybody knows that you're lying.
I'm not lying. It's 3:52 somewhere. All right. Girls, 7 times 5 is
35.
plus 4.
Is 39.
39. Carry my 3. Girls, 7 times 4
20.
plus 3.
31.
31.
Yeah, you got it right.
So I got a product of 3,192.
Yeah.
So if I multiply 456 times 7, I should get a product of 3,192. We good with this?
Yeah.
Watch it again if you need practice. Throw away the paper you used to do it now. Get out a new sheet of paper and redo it. Check them all with division. Check them all with division. Remember, you can always use your multiplication chart if you would like to. Love y'all.
Are you going to show this to the class?